Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we just finished wiping out... Where are these guys over here? They're not the Belmacosa. I actually have forgotten their name already. Oh boy. We are off to a fantastic start. Now you'll see that we're quite negative on our energy credits, and I suspect that that will fix itself. We'll see. We'll see how that ends up going. If it doesn't, it's no big deal. We can definitely fix it. We do, however, get a pretty big lag spike there. That's exciting. And we do need a job on this mining world. Now, this is being set up as a galactic stock exchange now, because we've maxed out the mining here. So we'll go ahead and put in a commercial zone. That'll be fine. On this mining world, technically we could put in a research lab, but we're going to put in a mining district instead. Excellent. So we just finished up this war over here, and we finished building here. Wonderful. We're going to grab central processing as soon as we can. Dark matter deflectors. Yes, please. Excellent. So we're going to have some work that we need to do, of course. And let's go ahead and think about this habitat here. We definitely need to have gene clinics here. So there's that underway. This research ring world apparently has an upgrade that can be done. Cryopods. They aren't even doing anything. Okay, so we're going to want to replace those. We're going to do a system capital complex for now. Of course, we just captured this from the Fallen Empire. Autoforges producing alloys and... Okay, these dimensional fabricators are pretty good. I'm not going to lie about that. And this appears to be just an energy production world. We do have a commercial segment as well as all of these class 4 singularities. Now, an energy grid only buffs the technician jobs, so that would not actually benefit this. However, this does give merchant jobs, so in theory what we want here is a galactic stock exchange. So we'll put one in here. That'll be fine. Why are we at -9 rare crystals from this? Oh, commercial segments cost rare crystals. Okay, fair enough. That'll be fine. The Terralum 5 habitat is now done, and we are going to go ahead and colonize that. Fantastic. And we are heading up to grab this 5 physics research. Okay, that's fine. Our fleets are all repairing. And are we completely done with our replacements? Looks like not yet. We have some ships in transit. They'll show up eventually. Here in actually just 2 months. Not too bad at all there. Wonderful. Let's check in on our mega structures up here. We have 920 days left on our forum modules and 1600 on our strategic coordination center site. Okay. So we just finished constructing a mining station in Alpha Refuge. I'm going to get rid of this ship here. And this science ship, I feel like it should move to, let's see here. I think Alpha Complex? Yeah, because of these research segments. It should move over and assist research at Alpha Complex. Wonderful. So at this point, we're just waiting on 13 additional influence to build the starbase here. This does give us an additional defensive location against the Belmacosa enforcers. So that's something to think about. Interesting. The Synthoid are back. And in fewer numbers. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and build this starbase just as soon as we have 2 more month ticks. That's all we need there. Surveyor has been activated and added 4 alloys to Gossuk 5A. That's over here. We're going to come over here next and build those mining stations before we return to Terralum. Excellent. So that is nicely underway. And we are going to grab our starbase here. Of course, we're going to need a gateway over here as well. So we'll get started on that as soon as we can, but that'll be a little while. Is there anything in here? Just the black hole. Out of curiosity, would this be a good location to put in a matter decompressor? It might be. Because this is a black hole with just a bunch of debris. Yeah, I feel like that would probably be a good call. Assuming that the game lets us do that, of course. So we are going to build up the influence that we're going to need. It's going to be quite a lot of influence that we're going to need. And we're also going to need to build a gateway over here. And that's kind of the first thing that we want to build over here is the gateway. That'll probably fail. That vote to invite the Awoken in.
Construction complete.
Looks like we are still missing a destroyer here, as well as a good number of units over here. Okay, I thought we had all of these fixed, but this seems fine. We do require a few more minerals to make all this happen, and in fact, we can simply buy in the minerals. It's not a big deal. So let's go ahead and do that and get all of these queued on up, as well as all of these queued on up. And those ships, of course, will get pumped out very, very quickly indeed. And yeah, that vote failed. We're not surprised by that. And these guys will head on in to the fleets. Perfect. So we are going to need, of course, to begin upgrading this immediately. And we're just waiting at this point to be able to build a gateway here. That'll take 100 influence. So that's a little under 20 months of influence gain. That'll be just fine. So there's also already a ring world section here. We can work on repairing these, but we can only do 2 at a time, and we have our 2 going up here as is. So that's fine. Those are in progress, but they are taking some levels of time. Now, I do want to back off on our consumer goods sales. We're going to back off to actually like 150.
Construction complete.
We'll see how that goes. Okay. What else can we get here? Ah, dark matter propulsion. Oh, they want to enable free migration now. Sure. Okay. Dark matter deflectors have finished as well. Let's go ahead and grab, I think, energy weapon damage. And then I want dark matter thrusters as soon as we can. And we'll just wait for that to finish up before we refit our ships, I think. That'll be fine. That'll be 22 months to finish that. So that's really not too bad, all things considered. We are maxed on our alloys right now, and those are going to waste. I'm aware of that, but there's not a lot that we can do about it, really. This Forge world requires jobs. Industrial district it is. Anything else? Yeah, actually, Earth requires jobs. So I'm going to replace the alloy foundry here. We could put an embassy complex in, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to put in an admin office. The next one that we're going to replace is going to be the site of revitalization centers, but that's exactly the same number of jobs. So we may want to just do this. Now, this is not going to create jobs at this point. We'll have to come back to that. But that's okay. And let's check in on our construction ship over here. We do still need a little bit more influence to build our gateway over here. That's fine. The starport is almost done constructing, though, so we're going to get that upgrading again. Spend down some of these alloys, although it's not going to be very many at all. 10 more days on that.
Construction complete.
And we are going to then put in a gun battery, missile battery, and we will also put in a target uplink computer. And while we're at it, we may as well queue up some Farpoint class defense platforms. The synthoid extinguishers are gone. Sure. And that's fine. And let's check in on Earth at this point, because it should need additional work. Yes. So we're going to do that. That's the top priority. Excellent. So that is all well and good. Now, we have a construction ship back at Terralum that can't really do anything right now. And we have a construction ship over here at Central Processing. we can actually make our gateway now, and that is something that we definitely want to do. We'll put that up. Actually, I'm going to put that up over here. Excellent. So we'll get that going, and it'll take some time to construct that gateway construction site. Odd that the construction site is apparently all the way out here. I feel like that's a bug. It's supposed to be here, but okay. I guess that's fine. Now you can see we're over our starbase cap, but we should be able to solve that fairly soon. Yeah, 12 months on getting additional starbase cap. No problem whatsoever there. We should probably think about having one of our stations be an admin station, because we're still wildly over our admin cap. We do only have 5 months on dark matter thrusters at this point, and that's great. Very, very pleased about that. Is there a big war going on? What is this war? Ah, yes. The Euthonian coalition declared war on the Belmacosa enforcers. So that's these guys, who are a member of the Allied Interlinked Systems. Yeah. So they're actually fighting the Belmacosans. I suspect they win. That's my theory, anyway. If that's the case, how's that war going right now? That's against the Bokians. It's just a brand new war. Okay. So they've won against the Bokians. I'm just thinking here that we may want to declare our own coattail war on the Belmacosans, just to try to grab some territory down here. The Belmacosans definitely don't win against both of us. I am actually not necessarily okay with these two powers being at war with each other. We are capped on our alloys. I'm leaning towards doing this. So let's see. We've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fleets. That's fine. Gateway there, but there's no real way in over here. There's a way in over here, but that's not much territory. There's also a way up to the main Belmacosan territory up here. We'd have to pass through this Belmacosan, however. I'm thinking about it. I'm strongly thinking about it. However, I think we should wait for the dark matter thrusters. So we're going to take a look at how that war is shaping up. If it's looking like the Allied Interlinked Systems are going to win, then we need to step in and take territory, because we do not want them getting stronger here. At least not without us also getting stronger. Okay, we need to refit our ships, so let's go ahead and do that. The Megacampaign class has the dark matter reactors. We need the jump drives and the dark matter thrusters. And then that's it. So we'll go ahead and save that. For destroyers, we're going to, of course, upgrade to dark matter deflectors and dark matter thrusters. For cruisers, dark matter thrusters, as well as dark matter deflectors. Excellent. And for battleships, same thing. And for the Titans, same thing, ultimately. Although, these are using level 3 sensors, oddly. Sure, we'll get those upgraded. Fantastic. And then our menacing cruisers. This is the auto class that it keeps creating for some reason. But we'll get the Juggernaut upgraded as well. That actually auto upgraded. That's fine. For corvettes, all we'll need is the dark matter thrusters. These auto upgraded, looks like. Okay. And yeah, that all auto upgraded. For defense platforms, we're going to swap these over to neutronium armor and dark matter deflectors. Okay. And then for the ion cannons, we don't actually make any of those. So that is completely fine. Now, we don't technically have a Juggernaut right now, and we might want to get one. So in the Mega Shipyard, let's go ahead and queue up a Juggernaut. We'll get that started. And then I also want to go through and upgrade all of these. We're going to get spammed pretty hard about it. And that's going to cost us quite a bit of dark matter. How much do we have stored up? 2.7k. Hopefully that'll be enough. I'm going to cancel these Farpoint class defense platforms. And this black hole observatory, that should not be there. I must have misclicked that. Okay. And we're going to go through and upgrade all of these. I mean, these upgrades aren't that expensive in terms of dark matter. It's the fleets that will be more expensive, of course. So we'll just get all of this. Fantastic. And that will spend down our alloys as well a little bit. Which will be another fairly handy thing to do. Oh, U is the hotkey to upgrade these. I'm just going to use that. Fantastic. That's so much better. And then we're going to go ahead and... U is not the key to upgrade these. There is no hotkey to upgrade fleets, I guess. Oh, we need to update our Federation fleets as well. So the Federation ship designer, the Tsurugi class, needs its dark matter thrusters. The Destroyer requires its dark matter deflectors, as well as its dark matter thrusters. The Patrocles class requires the same. Excellent. And the battleships, once again, the same thing. There we go. And the Titans. As well as the thrusters. There we go. Okay, so we'll get all of these upgrading. Now, some of these may go to a different system to upgrade. We're going to send these over there, and then these fleets we're going to send to the Mega Shipyard. Excellent. So they will arrive and get upgraded, and in the meantime, we're keeping an eye on the status of this war. So far, the Belmicosa are winning, and...
Our ships have been made superior.
Yeah, we're going to get spammed by that. Luckily, all of them will happen at the same time, so that'll be fine. The Interstellar Assembly is now fully operational, and plays host to a number of embassies from the galaxy's major powers, be they political or corporate. Our diplomats are having a hard time keeping up with the steady flow of information on natural interest. Wow, words are extremely hard all of a sudden. National interests and political embarrassments we are extracting from the station. At least our guests seem largely disinterested in our surveillance as long as we provide the ideal environs for them to strong-arm their competitors. Excellent. So that is the Interstellar Assembly completely done. So at this point, we're going to work on upgrading one of these mega structures and fixing that up. Excellent. Just because we're lacking in influence to build another main mega structure up here. So that'll be fine. And we're going to proceed over here as these guys head on over to the Guher system.
Our ships have been made superior.
We'll order these upgrades.
Scientific breakthrough achieved. Our ships
Excellent.
have been made superior.
So those upgrades are in progress.
Our ships have been made superior.
Yeah, we're going to get spammed by that for a little bit.
We have established a new planetary base.
Our starbase capacity is up, and let's go ahead and go for admin cap next to reduce our research times. Wonderful. I wish there was a way to shift right-click this to get rid of all of these same ones. I mean, they'll time out eventually, I suppose.
Our ships have been made superior.
So there is that. The Merrimack is, of course, just chilling over here. And that's fine for now. This fleet is already upgraded, I guess? I guess so. Okay.
Our ships have been made superior.
So we're getting a bunch of upgrades in here. You can see that these fleets are really quite inferior to our normal fleets, and that's what I expected, in all honesty.
Our ships have been made superior.
But we are just pumping out those upgrades. That's wonderful to see.
Our ships have been made superior.
Indeed, our ships have been made superior. This is a factual statement, I suppose. So this starbase is quite a ways away from being proper online. 5 energy credits, okay.
Our ships have been made superior.
I mean, I don't know if we are already getting that. I think we are, actually. I don't see it anywhere. Maybe I'm blind, but maybe not. How's this war going? The Belmacosa are winning.
Our ships have been made superior.
They do have overwhelming technology to us, and we have similar technology to the Yan Company. And when you compare it to the Uthonians, who are the ones who actually declared that, we know that they're inferior and equivalent. So that's interesting. We may want to wait and allow these guys to lose their war and then go in on the Belmacosans on our own.
Our ships have been made superior.
Our fleet strength is 108.8k. It's going to come up a little bit more, but not much. We'll call that good. Plus 9 physics research. Okay. Is that already grabbed? It may be. Well, there's the energy credits. Apparently I was indeed blind.
Our ships
Good to know.
have been made superior. Our ships
Okay.
have been made superior.
Yes, our ships have been made superior. This is
Our
accurate.
ships have been made superior.
Yes. Our ships have indeed been made superior. This is a normal thing.
Our ships have been made superior.
Mm-hmm. It's going to keep happening for a little bit here. We're doing a lot of upgrades. I mean, we did just invest, like, 40,000 alloys into
Our
this.
ships have been made superior.
That should be something that we note.
Our ships have been
We have a
made
couple of
superior.
fleets here that are still upgrading, the Tadasca station over here. But it looks like our overall fleet strength is going to be
Our ships
somewhere
have been
just
made
shy or
superior.
right around 110k. Some of them are just shy of it. That one's about 100k, but that's because there's no leader here. There, 105.6k. No leader here either. We'll bump that up a bit. Any of these others missing a leader? Yes, the third fleet is. And we'll just bring in, say... I guess Trickster will do. It's not a fantastic trade in my opinion, but it'll be fine. So it looks like our upgrades are very nearly complete. That's wonderful. And this habitat here does require jobs, and so we should put in a gene clinic for sure. Otherwise, this all looks good. I am going to upgrade this admin park. The Galactic Market has been established in the Occur system within the borders of the Talakur League. Okay. That's fine. We weren't really pursuing that. We've got our own things going on. So that is absolutely fine. As far as our megastructure constructions go, we are working, of course, in Gamma Refuge, I believe. Yes, on this ring section. That's a ways away. And we have a number of these ring worlds that we can work on for a while here. I just want to keep an eye on this war, make sure it's still going the way we think it is. The Belmacosans are winning. So I think we're going to stay out of the war, mostly, at least for now.
Construction complete.
The Merrimack has finished construction over here, and so we'll return to Tyrallum once again. And we will get an upgrade queued up to Star Fortress over here. Sounds good. Okay, the construction site in Central Processing is now ready, and we will go ahead and begin working on that. That, of course, doesn't count as one of our mega structures, but we should come up over here and start thinking about building ourselves, not a Dyson sphere, but we want a sentry array as soon as we can. That's our next major one. Otherwise, we've got the Strategic Coordination Center. We need the Mega Art installation. And then, of course, we can make Dyson Spheres and Ring Worlds if we feel like it. And matter converters. I forget the actual name. And I'm too lazy to look at it, because it's time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to keep an eye on this war and make sure that it's going the way we want it to. So far, it is. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.